morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. I noticed my microphone here is moving all around. Tighten it up a little bit. Microphone here kind of moves. Get the volume a little lower. How you guys doing? Are we ready to roll in America? Top of the morning to you. And I have some news today. It's not news that will change anybody's lives, but it might be interesting for anybody that wants to get into sim racing. I added to my live stream, and maybe you can see and check for me, guys, if it's there. Obviously you don't have to buy anything. But a lot of people ask me what kind of wheelbase I recommend, and I always recommend Moza. And I found out that Moza has a one of those YouTube shops on YouTube, and you can link products to your live stream, which is interesting for me because I get a commission if somebody buys something. And so you can click on it, and it's a very good deal. It's like $299 for a Moza R3 bundle. So that's not a bad deal. You can get an R12, just the base, the wheelbase, for $399. That's not bad at all. But in any case, let's get started. Let's get the truck rolling. I think we're not carrying anything. Hello, guys on TikTok. I'm sorry, it's still not connected here. Let me see here. Yeah. We don't have anything, and we just checked it. I was gonna do something. Yes, right. I was going to close my tester labs because it's always taking forever to connect. And sometimes when I exit and reopen it, it will work. Mamet Muki, hello my friend, welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Today's Wednesday, and Wednesday means we're in America. We're an American truck simulator. There we go, we're with our beautiful Volvo here. Oh, as it loaded the other app that I was loading. Yeah, we have our Volvo, and we're gonna take her to a service center. Let's check this if I can create a... There we go. At its stop. Nice. It works. So let's get inside the truck. Let's stop at the service center. I want to change the paint scheme. Is your phone displaying the map, Kankar? Yes, sir, it is. So the way you see this map is by going to Google and type Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Unfortunately, as of now, it's only on Patreon. You have to pay on a monthly. But allegedly, the developer will make it free once it's released, and we'll have some premium features on paid mode. But you do have to pay for now. Tony, how you doing? Tony Sawyer, how you doing, man? I'm sorry I missed your message. Where should we go to exit this place? I don't remember how you got in here. Here to the left. There you go. Finally connected to TikTok. So there we go. Just mods. Yes, not yet. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to get a freight from here. You guys did not see me almost stalling the truck. Ronald Shirai? Sorry, man. How did you get the simulator? You gotta go to the junkyard, man, and pull the parts. Hey, notifications. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't spam. Oh, we're gonna go to a Volvo dealership. That's even better. I think Mr. Notifications wants to be timed out. Oh, that's the service center right there. King drama, come on. Don't do that. Let's keep it PG. service, truck configurator. We're gonna change the paint scheme. I just felt like changing the paint today. And we're gonna go with a... I don't have the Uncle Sam? Oh, come on. Stars and stripes. I like this. Yeah, no, man. Come on. I wish I had the Swedish ones, but I don't know why I bought it, but I can't use it. Because it needs to be a smaller cab, and I don't want to use a smaller cab. Not horizontal today. No, it should be working on the horizontal. What is going on? I never seen that happening. It says starting soon? What does it say on the horizontal? Connect to go live. I am connected. Is it working on the horizontal now? Because I see the feedback here. Look, Tony, this is the horizontal on the red. And that's me. Yes. It's working. I don't know. It should be working, man. All right, let's get going here. We're not going to change paint scheme, or are we? Put the stars and stripes. Let's go with the... Nah, let's just keep it the blue. Keep the blue. Cancel. Yes, let's just get going. Let's find a new job here, guys. All right, let's find a freight market. Austin, Texas. And we're going to take... Yeah, let's take this short trip now. Let's take these forklifts to Arkansas. I was watching a video of a girl talking about how English is weird sometimes, and they were saying like Arkansas should be said Kansas because it's just AR and Kansas. Hey, I'm doing good, man. How about you, user? Oh, thank you, Just Mods. Oh, let me just put back my feedback here so I see what I'm doing. There you go. Oh, I'm on a wrong. There's no exit there. Watching from Kenya. Hello to Kenya, man. Let's turn here. Hey, Vane. Yeah, we're going to drive to Arkansas. Arkansas. It's funny because I was thinking about the way we say live and live, and it's the same word, but they're said differently. I'm pretty good, Vane. How about yourself, man? I think it's here. No. Oh, it's back on the same place I was. Are we gonna take the same forklift? We delivered some forklifts here. You can put yourself in timeout? Why would you do that, AC? Alright, so we'll take that. Where is the trailer? It's on the other side. There it is. That's our trailer right there. I think we're gonna go that way and reverse here. Thank you guys for the follow. I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It helps out the channel, especially because we are being shadow banned every so often. So the AI thinks I'm really driving, which is unfortunate in a way, because I am driving, but in a game. Push the button, connected. Let's go back inside the truck. And I think there's an exit over there. Vane, it's the same as here, the same name as here. Flybrick S60R. And in there you can also watch on the vertical and horizontal. So is it not showing to you, Tony? Or because Just Mods confirmed that it's working across all of them. FAA, my wheelbase right now is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. It is a good base, but I would recommend anyone getting into sim racing to check out Moza R3 or R5. That's usually my recommendation. Thank you guys for following. As we drive here, now we have our forklifts that we're going to take to Arkansas. Let's turn right here. And here we go. When did you start to stream? I started 14 minutes ago. Just started. A fairly fresh live stream. I was a little late today. I usually start at around 8 and I started at around 8:15. FAA. I currently have a Nissan Patrol car interior setup, but I have a G29. Is it worth the upgrade? I mean, FAA, it is. If you already have the G29, I would recommend, if you could, sell it and buy the Moza, at least the R5 bundle, because the Moza R5 will be able to handle a real car steering wheel if you ever want to have one in your simulator. If you don't mind and want to keep rocking your original steering wheel on the G29, then you don't have to. It'll work just fine. The G29 is a perfectly fine and playable steering wheel. But if you want to get a little more, realistic, and the power will be a lot different, especially because it's a direct drive. So I do recommend, if you want to buy a steering wheel, that you check Moza R3 if you're really on a budget. But then the R3, I don't think it's going to be able to handle very well like a real steering wheel. And the R5. The R5 will be able to handle. Eden, dude, this probably costs more than a real car or real truck. Oh man, not even close, remotely close. $700 won't get you the wheel of a truck, man. Well, I have a tutorial, man. I have a tutorial on my channel. If you're interested, you can check it out and you can learn how to build one of these. Not hard, it's just a lot of work. I will admit, it's a lot of work. But it's totally doable. Yes, Eden, $300 in car parts from the Junkyard, and another $400 for the structure, wood, metal, carpet. And then obviously you have to have the other stuff, like I would assume one has a computer and a monitor. Those are two things you must have to play any game, so it doesn't matter if you're on a simulator like this or if you're playing on your keyboard. And a wheelbase can cost as low as $399. So, but that's the same thing again. It doesn't matter if you're playing on a desk or if you're playing here. Yeah, that's weird, Tony. Eterjo, get a real card at this point. Oh man, this joke has never been said before. Well, bad for you. I have 4 cars already. And I don't need 5. I don't want 5. I have a 3-car garage. And I don't need 5. So we're joining here. We're merging onto north on I-35. In Texas, in Austin, Texas. Oh man, don't worry, it's not rage baiting me with that kind of, it takes a little more, man. I have such a thick skin for buy a car at this point, buy a truck at this point. What else? You don't drive well. Volvo sucks. Those are all things that I'm used to here. But thanks, man. Mopar, what game? This is the American Truck Simulator. What PC do I have, Vane? I have a 9950X3D with a 4090 and 64 gigabytes of memory RAM DDR5. Ah, dude, yes, the G29 will struggle, and I think the worst part for the G29, it will be that it will wear off quicker. It's not meant for that, so I think it'll just eventually give up on you. Toss it and better. Yes, absolutely. A keyboard is fine. A controller is fine if one can only buy a controller. This is like 20 bucks, a generic PlayStation controller, or even an Xbox controller. I think you can buy for like 20 bucks. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Thank you, Mopar. Did you build it yourself, Vane? Yes, I did. I did build it myself, and well, I didn't record the process for this one. I built another one that's in my garage for a tutorial, which is the same one that I'm using to record the tutorial for the buttons. So every single button here will work, and I can press the buttons, and I can use the hazard lights, I can use the wipers, anything will work here, and I'm recording a tutorial to teach you guys how to do that. How much space does it take, Beck? Ah, that's a good question. Well, the way I have it right now, because I do have a triple setup, right? You can see here my side mirror, and you can see here that I have another side mirror here. You can kind of see it behind the headrest. But it's taking about 6 to 7 feet wide, a little more, I think 7 feet wide, because of the triple TVs. And it's taking about 5.5, 6 feet long, like this in this direction. Not huge, but you can get it smaller. Like if you want, you can build like a half simulator. My first version was cut right here by the airbag. There's an airbag fault line there in the plastic. So I cut it right there, and I just put like a plywood, a sheet of plywood there to cover the hole, and that would take just what, maybe 4.5 feet wide by the same 5-6 feet long. Thank you, Droopy Moon. Droopy Warm. Sorry, man. How much does the simulator cost to you, Ender? I spent about $700 on it. Sarah, you want to see I wreck on it? You got to join my live streams on Saturdays. I wreck a lot on BeamNG.drive. That's the game meant for wrecking. Here's not going to be any fun. There's no damage, visual damage at least. There's only like damage on the truck you can get, and I get a ticket, so no fun in that. Oh man, I got a gift. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. I didn't see that because my freaking chat window does not notify me. I need to add a sound, but I don't have a sound. YouTube needs to get a grip on that thing. Thank you, dude. And I think I missed your message, Just Mods. Thank you for letting me know, man. MF, so it's calibrated, man. It's calibrated. So a 2000 RPM in the truck will be shown here on the actual physical tachometer as 7,500. Taboo and Beck, thank you for the gifts, man. I see those on TikTok. I don't know why I can't see them on Red app. But yeah, thank you, man. FAA, do I play BeamNG? Yes, sir, I do. I play BeamNG on Saturdays usually. Sir Kenny, thank you, man. Is the tutorial video online already? Yes, it is. So part 1, which is the longest part with all the physical construction, it's online already. And the steering wheel and the Apple CarPlay. Oh, don't be sorry, man. It's a regular, normal question. A lot of people have this question, MF, about why the RPMs are showing as 6,000. So the number is not right, but the needle in relation to the red line is. So it's calibrated for the physical tachometer, not the number. Thank you, Tony. I'm sorry it's late for you, dude. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, it becomes a video right after the live stream. Beck, so is the dash from an actual truck or a car? So I'm so confused. Beck, this is from an actual car. So it was a Volvo S60R 2005 when it started its life. And then it ended its life here in my house. Mateo Andre, having 3 possible GPS is crazy. Yeah, man, actually that is true. Polish person, thank you for the roses. Botus Horus, hello. How much did that setup cost? The ZLV, about $700 US dollars. How long you got left on drive? CM, that's a good question. 20 minutes. We're driving towards Arkansas. How many kilometers left? I don't know kilometers, but there are 360 miles left on this trip. The working CarPlay is a very nice touch. Thank you, Quill. Yes, and it works with different information as well. I can show you. So I have the PC information up here, which is not, we're not in sync. I gotta sync it up. Let me just stop to sync it. Or is it? Oh, you know what? It's not changing. For those of you who are watching on the, and I know why, the window is minimized. There we go. Now it's gonna come back to it. There we go. Apologize. If you minimize the window on my streaming PC, that will not update. All right, let's go back to the questions. Why does the temp gauge and fuel go off and on? I have the same thing with my speed gauge, FAA. So the fuel doesn't do that, but the temperature does. And the reason the temperature is doing that is because it's capturing the GPU temperature. And if you pay attention long enough on the GPU temperature here, that says 60 and 59 degrees. For a split second, it'll show 0. And it's some problem with my MSI afterburner. But the fuel, no, fuel gauge is perfectly fine. It never does that. Let me see other questions. Thank you, Just Mods, for carrying those. 700. I'm not even halfway through mine yet. I'm 200 grand. Just need my new wheel from our PC parts. Yeah, man, it's the rig. Yeah, $700 is for the rig. I'm not talking about PC. I'm not talking about the TVs. Only PC. Thank you for the follow, guys. Do you think it's kind of boring game? What would you change in this game? Vizarfera. No, man. The only thing I would change in this game in particular is if I could have a better graphic. That's the only thing. And I'm getting the glitch on the pink sky right now, I can tell you that. That's another problem, but that's probably one of my mods that's causing the pink map sky. Did you get your phone to the map? Sam, so this is an app called Truck Sim GPS. You can find it on Patreon. Here I am thinking you were just filming you actually driving, Craig. No, man, I'm playing the game. Just a car interior inside of my house. Connor, total price. Like, considering my computer, I'm a content creator, so my computer, my triple 4K TV setup here with 120 hertz, lots of like very expensive parts. I am at around $9,000 here. How about including TV, PC, rig, seats, and wheel? I just said it, 9,000. I have a video, man. I break down all the costs for both. I have a video only explaining about the rig, the $700, and I show the receipts for those who don't believe. And I have a video talking about the prices of other things, like the steering wheel, the Philips Hue, the Buttkicker, the triple 4K TV setup, and everything else in between. How much Arduinos do we have plugged in? FAA, that's a great question. 7 Arduinos in total. and one ESP32 for the steering wheel because it's wireless. Yes, these are 120 hertz TVs. Oh man, I hate this glitch with the pink sky. Tractor Ritsu, hey man, missed you too, dude. Thank you for coming back. You saw me in a comment section on YT. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I comment around. Connor, for you, I'm on triple and get about 70 hertz. Well, CM, there's a thing about the monitor allowing me to go 120 hertz. So I can go 120 hertz on Assetto Corsa with the 4090 and the 9950X reading. But here, as I'm going to show the CarPlay again, now pay attention to the top right gauge there that says 60 FPS. So right now I'm running 60 FPS across all the triple monitors because I had to limit the frame rate here on this game. The monitor is still running 120 hertz, but the game is only being able to be played at 60 because you see, if I let it run freely, I'll get about 90 FPS, but every so often I'll get a hiccup, like you go from 90 to 70, and that you can tell that. So I just keep at 60 and then run smooth. Is that a Back to the Future car? Oh man, yes, it is. Why you got the other wheel on the ground? Maybach, I was driving a pedal shifter car the other day, so I just keep it here. This is a BMW steering wheel, and it has a pedal shifter. So it's good for driving cars with pedal shifters. Does the hazard work? Lizzie, yes, they do. Press the hazards and they will do hazard things. So let me go back to my main. Oh, I did go to the main. Let's go back to my delivery stuff. S60R dash? Yes, sir, Sergio. Yes, sir, thank you. Moonpaw, welcome back. So it's pink October, so we have a pink sky. I'm kidding, it's just a glitch. It's a problem with the mod. Did you check your tire pressure? I hope the driver did. Yeah, that's a graphics glitch. I will try to stop for a nap. We're gonna do some crazy stuff here. Don't do that in real life, guys. I hope there's no invisible wall. So we're gonna turn here and just rest. I hope by sleeping I will be able to turn to daylight. Where'd you get this from? The Don't Hey? I got it at the Junkyard. So if you go to a Junkyard, pull the parts and build it in your house, you'll spend about 700 bucks depending on how many parts you buy and, you know, like what's your situation there on finding a junkyard that's cheap around you. Let's park here real quick because I want to see if I can get the sky to turn normal. It's pretty, just not on the simulator. Do the turn signals, they automatically switch off when you go straight? Yes, sir, they do. I'll show you in a second as we park here. All right, so let me move the camera so you can see that happening. So now I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to try to move out of the way. You can see the turn stock right here, right? So now it's to the right. So if I turn the steering wheel to the right, and I'm going to keep both hands here so you see I'm not changing it back. It's going to, when I start turning left, just because I'm turning right, and now I'm going to turn left, it'll go back. See, it just did. As I started going back, it hit the switch. And the same thing to the left. So I'm going to pull to the left, and I'm going to turn to the left. To the left, it will continue on. As soon as I start turning to the right, it's going to stop. And click. There you go. It stopped. So yes, it does work. So So let's stop the truck, sleep real quick, and let's see if I can get rid of this pink sky without having to reset the game. What time is it? It's midnight. So let's rest again. Yes, pink sky is gone. Let me see some of the questions. Sorry. Hello from the sleeper of my Cascadia. Can you drive a real truck? I cannot. I don't have the CDL. Favorite DLC in ATS? Oh, that's a good question, man. I don't know. Oh, nice, guys. Welcome to my red channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not. It's usually hard to get people to watch my live stream, especially because this is actually something that happens. The AI thinks I'm driving, so they shadow ban my live stream. But if you're watching, please like. That's the least you can do to help me. The truck started. Oh, the parking brake was off already. Let's get going. There's the exit. It's to the left. Thank you, the Infit Parody. Thank you, man. Really, lady? Couldn't have stopped? Jesus Christ. McDonald's. Let's see if there's McDonald's here. The problem is I have the cargo. I'm not going to be able to pull in at the drive-thru. And usually there's an invisible wall at the drive-thru. It sucks. Yeah, the auto moderator. I saw that kind of going. I don't know what that was about. Does it feel realistic? Rari, yes, it does. It does feel realistic. Especially because I do have the same car in my garage. And it's kind of mind-blowing to be able to drive the same car. Like if you speed, Alec. Oh man, don't do that to me, dude. It's so hard. I can't speed here. Because I'm driving with a trailer in the back, and it's hard to speed. I'm flooring right now. That's America for sure. Bear Nation, yes, I do remember you. Where'd you get the setup, Rossi? I got it at a junkyard. Manual or auto? This is a 6-speed manual transmission, also known as the Spaceball. So if you look here at there's the numbers. I'm gonna zoom in. Oops, as I'm going kind of off-road here. But yes, that is a manual transmission. So I can move and change gears. You can see the numbers there. So I'm going 4th gear right now. And yes, it's a manual transmission. Volvo called it the Spaceball when they made it. And it's officially called the Spaceball. You can find it on their website. Moonpaw, yeah, you've been here other days. You know that the sky will turn pink eventually, right? DM, where do you get the gauge like that? So this gauge comes in the Volvo S60Rs and the V70Rs, and also was available in some XC90s back in the day. The blue gauges, right? How did you get the interior? So I just pulled the parts from the junkyard. All right, let's get going. Well, I'm gonna floor it right now, all right? I hope I deserve that like. I'm flooring. 2000, okay, 3rd gear. Put the pedal camera, because then it becomes more sporty. And you gotta go fast on the shifter, right? Is this Tulsa? Probably. We're in Texas. Hello, what type of car is this prior to being a sim rig? Blizzard? Wizard. This was a Volvo S60R 2005. Pronounce your name, dude. That's a name. Vendizi. I don't know, man. See, we're going as fast as we can, and we're gonna merge onto the highway. Right about there. And let me merge. Thank you, lady. Yeah, that was it. About 80 miles an hour. You you can bypass the wait station. Thank you. How did you link your phone to the sat-nav, Kyle? So it's an app called Truck Sim GPS. Truck Sim GPS is under development still, so it's still in beta. But if you join their Patreon, they're gonna give you access to it, and you can move around, you can pinch to zoom, you can set new waypoints here. It's a pretty handy software that will work. That works very well. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, man. Is this Truck Simulator American Truck Simulator? Yes, sir, Chris. It is. Donkill Dia, the punk rock human torture. Wow, that's a nickname, man. Moonpaw. Yes, sir. Does the air conditioning work, Blizzard? So the buttons do work. Every single button here works, but the air is not coming out of here. I have a Volvo S60 2005 in real life. Nice, Fabi. Yes, I have the 2005 S60R in my garage as well in real life, and it's an amazing car. I like it. What is yours? Is it a 2.3 liter, or is it 2.5, or the T5? Yes, the vibration on the steering wheel is nice. I like it. You know where? In Spain. What do you mean? Almost crashed into here. How many miles left? Yeah, that's a great question. 170 miles. Oh, we're late on this delivery. Very late. We're not gonna get any money because I slept twice to get rid of the pink sky. That sucks. That's okay. 10 minutes to our delivery. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate you, dude. Beck, thank you for the rose, man. How many minutes till your destination? So I can show you. So if you look at the bottom here, it will say ETA and ETE. Those are real-time references. So it's telling me that it'll take 12 minutes, 11 now, and that we'll be there at 9:10 a.m. in real life. And if you look at the top right quadrant here, that says the game distance. So the game is telling me it'll take 3 hours in the game. So, yeah. 2.4 diesel. Oh, nice. You got the diesel version. So I assume you are in Europe. Moonpaw. Yes, I could make that happen with the blower motor back there and use the fan, because the fan button works. I'm using it as a retarder. Listen. So that's the retarder. And I could just easily change it to a fan. But I really don't need it. It'd be a party trick, mostly. Side swipe someone. Demo. That's crazy, man. I'm not that kind of person. Oh, nice. You ordered your first sim wheel. Nice. What'd you get, man? Back to the Future. Yes, sir. Is there an Aussie version? Yes, Beck. But it's you gotta get mods. Johnny Quid. I am in Florida in real life, not in the game. How do you got the GPS on your phone? Edu. So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS. Is that a custom CarPlay? Yes, custom CarPlay lookalike, and you can find it on my channel. You can find the tutorial, and to download, it's right there on my channel. What's even in the retarder? Played the game for many years, still don't understand it. So the retarder can be automatic or manual, and it's just meant to, like, if you're going down on a big hill, you want to turn the retarder so it slows down without having to push the brake. So now it's holding the speed down. You can see I'm slowing down. I can turn it off. I'm on the manual retarder. Hayden, this isn't real. Oh, you can read. Thank you. Yes. Congrats, man. Can you hit the Jake brakes? Yes, George, I can. So the Jake brakes are here on the wiper. So this is the wiper. And if I pull it, you see the light came on the dashboard right there. It says brake. And I let go. Stops. That's the Jake brake. Thank you guys for following, liking. Greetings to Bosnia. Nice, man. Russ, this is American Truck Simulator. Oh, thank you, Turnip, 2 times. Thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, on my purple app. Is this a simulator with a real dash? Yes, it is. Just, oh, that's you, just mods. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator today. I think on the purple I wrongly said it's a Euro truck because I forgot to change. I am so sorry. Yes, thank you. We got a raid here on the purple. Thank you guys for showing up. If you're interested, this is a Volvo. Thank you, man. Thank you, Turnip. I really appreciate you, dude. So hard to grow here on the purple, man. I've got 300 people watching, 450 people if you count my YouTube and TikTok. But on the purple, man, it's just tumbleweed rolling. Why Truck Simulator versus Race Car F1? RG, there's no one versus the other. I play all of them, man. You just happen to watch my live stream playing a truck. Z2KW. Bro, this is so cool and you're so friendly. Thank you, man. Are you American? I am an American citizen, but I was born in Brazil. How did you put this together? I have a video about it. Yes, normal. I have a video on my channel, a 45-minute long tutorial walking you step by step, and I'm recording the electronics tutorial so I can teach people how to get the buttons to work. Elia, how do you get such a setup? Man, you have to go to a junkyard. Oh, RG. Yeah, Volvo owners, they will recognize it out of the gate. This is a car interior. Yes, Osmir. Yes, it is. Fun fact, if you don't use your clutch, it becomes a moment of drop a gear and watch transmission disappear. Well, actually, Moonpaw, there is a feature on trucks called floating gears. You can actually change gears without using the clutch. Oh, and I need fuel. Nobody told me today. Hey, stay there. Why is your rev counter so far out, Michael? Actually, it's because it's calibrated. So you see, trucks usually have a 2,500, 2,000 RPMs in the red line. So if I show you, like right here, the 2,000 on the truck, it's 7,500 here. It's not out, it's actually perfect. Because then I get to use my whole dashboard, the whole cluster. I don't get my needle just to move from 600 to 2,000. 600, 2,000. So I calibrated it. Thank you, King. Thank you, man. Yeah, the camera and the gauges, that was a nightmare to set up. Eventually, it worked, but it was really annoying. Especially because the light is complicated there and the distance. You kind of miss a little bit what's written here, and I wish people could read better because it's just, it says the mileage to an empty tank, which is pretty cool. Is that the Back to the Future car? What do you think? Yeah, so every red line will match the vehicle I'm using at the time, RG. Exactly. So if I'm driving an F1 car, you know, the idle will stay at around 7,000, 8,000 RPMs. So any acceleration will render my tachometer useless. Same thing here with the truck. So I remember when I started playing the American Truck Simulator, and I would think it's so annoying that the needle would just go to 2,000. I can't get the notion of if I need to go a little, you know, more or less. So what ECU part to use for the cluster and gauges, Floyd? It's not an ECU, it's an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. So it talks CAN bus, but it's an Arduino. So what mods do you have? Lacey Boyo. So I have the real physics, real lights, real brands, real traffic, the Waze map on the simulator, the interior things like you can see here, the dices, and that's pretty much it. I don't have many, a lot of different mods. Right, we're going from Texas to Arkansas. I love juice. And welcome to the live stream. How much did it cost to you at the time? So about $700, man. That's how much I spent. We're gonna stop here to get some fuel because we're running out. If you run out of gas, what happens? Hills, that's a great question. So what happens is you'll stall, you stop the truck. It doesn't work anymore because it's out of gas. Entry and exit. It's on the next one. Yeah, I think so. So then you have to tow your truck. And I think I missed the turn. We're gonna have to make it work here. So you have to tow and you're gonna have to spend some money. Your game looks a bit frame laggy. It does not, CM. It's probably your connection because it's running very smooth 60 FPS right now. Not laggy at all. For a sim, it's really cool. Thank you, Lions. My dear American people, can anyone tell me where do you order classic cars? Chevrolet Chevelle. I don't know, man. That's a good question. So let's stop here. Parking brake. Off the engine. Now pay attention at the gauge cluster for the fuel. It's going to go up. Do I have a real car? Yes, I have 4 real cars. 3 Volvos and 1 minivan. It is a fun setup, Tyler. That's it. What is that? What is it, Tyler? $700 including the screens and the car dash. No, obviously just a Simrig. Including that screen, yes. The little navigation screen. But not the PC. Oh, we got a pre-recorded content and Stifler's mom has got it going on. Yeah, that's it. It's pre-recorded. I recorded yesterday, but I'm back from the past to the future just to say your name, Stifler's mom. Yeah, that's it. It's pre-recorded, man. Have you tried Flight Simulator? Yes, Balkan. 700 sounds extraordinarily cheap. Yes, it is. You can check the receipts on my video. Is that a BP? Yes, it is a BP. Do you have a big screen? Yes, it's a triple TV setup here. So let me show you. I can turn around. There you go. International shipping. Now, man, you gotta buy it local, Nicholas. Pretty sure any frame issues that would be caused would be either a camera issue or a connection problem. Yes, Moon. Either or. You thought I was going to get out of the car and get gas? That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Absolutely, Moon Paw is 100% pre-recorded. I know what everybody's going to say. I'm that good, guys. Boosted, do you only play truck sims or do you play other games? I play other games like BeamNG. Yes, I do. Thank you, Matthew. I gotta turn a little bit my head here, even though I have the TV here on the side, because you guys are in front of it. The streaming PC window is right there. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, man. Palm Shores, Florida. It kind of does look like a few places in Florida, yeah. But we're in Texas, I think, man. Yeah, no, we're in Arkansas already. We're pretty close to our destination. How many miles left? 60 miles. We're 4 minutes away from our destination. What fine did you just get? Nothing. No fine, Floyd. The sound when you leave the gas station is the same as when you get a fine. Twiggy, I got this set up at a junkyard. How do you do the fuel going up? That's impressive, Matthew. So everything is working on the gauge clusters with CAN bus. So CAN bus, so the gauge thinks that there's a car here. Really? Why'd you stop, man? The cheese hot dog. This ain't no simulator. This is real. This is a real game, man. Yeah, I guessed a day in the future where they were going to say that and their names. And it's funny because when I do say their names and what they just said, they disappear. They never come back and say, oh, sorry. How does one get this set up like this? Did you find the parts and have your, from real life cars? Yes. How do you rewrite the button? All your questions, World by Adam, are on my channel. I have a tutorial, 45-minute long tutorial. You can check it out. Please don't forget to like the live stream and subscribe if you want to see that. Where can you buy this setup? At the junkyard, man. Crash the ship, crazy style. We're not on a ship. How did you get the phone navigation, Otter? This is Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Where can you buy the setup? You have to build it yourself, man. You can follow my tutorial. Why is your steering wheel shaking? Smile, Kenda. This is just a force feedback from the game. Dylan, just drive a real in life, in real life at this point. That's so silly, man. Go tell all the Call of Duty players or the Battlefield 6 to join the military right now. Any plans on implementing air conditioning onto the actual dash, Floyd? Nah, man, I don't need it. I have all the buttons working. I could easily put an AC or a vent there, but I don't really need it. What are we hauling? We're hauling 2 forklifts. The bigosh. Big bigosh? I don't know, man. You're in UK. Hello to the UK. Gotta take the left there. It'd be a shame if I stole the trailer. Oh, what fuel prices in the US, Osmir? I don't know how much I paid there, but I saw at the gas station the other day at $3.60. Oh, thanks, dude. Boosted, thank you, man. Go to the turning lane here. Where can you find it? At the junkyard. Are you running gas or diesel, Midwest? Welcome back, dude. I missed you, man. World by Adam, so it's DIY. Yes, 100% DIY, man. Thank you, dude. You got a heated seat too. No, man, I'm in Florida. The heated seats will get the window down. Look, pay attention. I'm gonna press the heated seats button, and there's the window going open. And now I can close it by hitting the defrost window. I can map it to whatever. I just decided to map to the window. How do you get in and out? It's open. I don't have a door here. Don't you play Truckers MP? Man, I don't yet. I plan to install it eventually. Hey, Floyd, thank you for the gift, man. I just saw it popping up here on my side of my eye. Thank you, man. Here in California, the cheapest. I don't know how much is in California. It was $3.60 here. Oh, wow, that's moving fast, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Colorado. Where's the fog lights? So the fog lights are in the light control switch on my left. I can't show you, even if I turn the camera, it's blocked by the steering wheel, but I can press the fog lights if I want. And they work. Does the auxiliary jack still work? Burr. So it works, but in a different way. I'm using Bluetooth here. I don't really use the auxiliary jack. Don Chico, thank you, man. Daniel Hicks, thank you, dude. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Don. It's asking the name of the mod for the nav. Okay, this is called Truck Sim GPS. All together on Patreon. Do you have hazard lights? Yes, I do. I just press the hazards, and the hazard lights are blinking on my gauge cluster and outside as well. So just in case you guys don't believe me, there it is. The hazard lights. I'm gonna stop it, and it stopped. Thank you, 9D. That's the coolest. Oh, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you, World by Adam. Is the dashboard out of a S60R? Yes, Jason, it is. Why do you have an S60R dash? Because, Charlie, I do have the same car in my garage, and I love this car. And I have the 6-speed manual transmission in my car in the garage as well. Why are the RPMs so high on the Volvo, Volley? They're not high, they're calibrated. So 2,000 RPMs in the game will show us 7,500 RPMs here in the physical gauge cluster. So it works for every car that I'm driving. It will calibrate to the RPMs. Yes, Volley, but I'm calibrated just like I said. What's your ignition button? I use the AC on and off for the ignition here. Does the radio work? Yes, the radio works FM, AM, and the CDs, and audio coming from the computer, as I almost missed a turn here. Oh man, the chat is going a little bit too fast, and I can't keep up with it. Sorry, guys. Can you buy a ready build setup? I'm sorry, man. I don't sell them ready. I will sell a couple, but it's when it's done, so I don't know when. Dude has an 60 C70 V70 Volvo R interior just to play Truck Simulator. Head off to you. Good, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, Sharp. Now, the cabin is from a real car, Baptiste. The 2005 S60, Charlie, because the 2004 didn't have the trim here. Does your wife get angry when you play, Chris? No, she doesn't get angry. Obviously, if I just, you know, if I spend too much time playing when I should be spending time with my family, she will, but, you know, I don't want to do that. Can you speed in this game? Yes. Does a fuel tank gauge correlate with the game? Yes, Burr, it does. Good luck with that. Okay, that's all for me. Okay, turn left. How does the dice move? So the dice moves in the game, so then the game knows what's happening. How much did it cost to build? $700. So we're almost at our destination. We're like right there. You're late. Yes, man, I'm late, and it's because I slept. There was a glitch with the purple sky thing, and I had to sleep, and I slept twice. So yeah, that destroyed my delivery. I'm not gonna get paid for this delivery. What size is the monitor, Koya? It's 65 inch, so it's triple 65. Pace Deli, I'm in a real car interior, not in a truck. Thank you, Gene. Do all the buttons work, Mr. Unknown? Yes, every single button works. There's not a single button here that is for display. Every single button will do something. Have you ever had an accident? Yes, several. How does the gauge even work with the wire? Oh man, I missed a question. Oh, you guys are spamming a little bit the chat, so I see repeated question that I answered. It takes a second for me to see the questions. Masood, please don't do that. How does the phone work with the maps? Truck Sim GPS. Where's the parking spot? It's on the other side. You wound up installing Windows 10. Midwest. What time is it on my side? Right here, 9:18 a.m. The clock is correct. S60R truck, yes, Adam. Where is the parking place? Oh, right there. How do you connect the fuel level, John? It's the same thing. The same way I connect everything else. Arduino and CAN bus. Need to park right there. It's a very tight spot, but we're gonna do it. Thank you, Koya. What graphics card do you use? A 4090. How does the gauge work? Is it wire connected? Yes, USB. It's a USB connection. Red line and drop clutch. Did you set up as a man? Ever pick up lot lizards? Switch to the shorts for the full size. Yes, man, the full size is better. As I'm parking, let me show you guys where I'm parking so you guys can see it. Right there. Nope, can't see it. There, behind me. Owen, thank you for the 2. Why not drive in real life? LOL, man. Let me give you a like there. I do drive in real life. I work from home. This is my commute to my home office, man. What screen do you have on your above your phone? Oh, that is the original Volvo RTI, so I can even hide it if I want it. Yeah, that's the Volvo RTI navigation from 2000. Is there already an Arduino program to hook up the gauge cluster, or do you have to make it? So there is one, and you can find it on my channel, or on. There's another guy that made a video about it. It's pretty cool. Search Volvo P2 SimHub. Yeah. Sorry, I'm paying attention here to the parking. What was that in the passenger seat? It's a lizard. Volvo Truck Simulator, yes. How does your phone show the map from the game? It's an Arduino. It's an Arduino. It's an app called Truck Sim GPS. Is this a PS5 game? No, it's a PC only for now, but they will release for PS5 and Xbox. So does it work with that specific Volvo dash? Yes, only the 2005 and forward. dash. We're turning here. The price for one of these shells, CRX, it's about 700 bucks. You can buy one. Which libraries do you use to communicate with the cluster? So there is a library that was made for this, and it works pretty well. It's called Volvo DIM library. It's on GitHub. What make and model, so you can yank it out. So you need a 2005 to 2009 T2 gauge cluster. It can be from an XC90, from a Volvo S60, a V70. It will work with many from that era. All right, pretty good now. Why is parking a truck? What do you mean, why? Because I have to deliver it. It's a good app. It's on Patreon, so you will need that. Thank you, Owen. You never knew a sim could be set up like this. Dude, you can check my tutorials, man, and join my Discord. I answer questions there. I help people. Any 2005 up, not 4. The 4s will not work. There's an easy way to tell. The connector behind the gauge cluster, it needs to be white. If it's green, it's not gonna work. It needs to be white where the wire's connected. All right, we're green. There we go, we parked. And disconnect. What car was it set up from? A Volvo S60R. Yeah, I'm not using my seatbelt, man. Sorry. Is the radio working? Yes, it is. FM, AM, CDs, and audio coming from the computer. The game name? Yes, thank you. Beto, this is American version, but I do play the European version also tomorrow if you join my live stream. So let's find another job here, shall we, guys? We have time? Yes, we do have time. Navigation, jobs, freight market. Yes, man. Tyler Knoll, you have to stop at the junkyard, man. Go to the pick and pull type, right? Because that's where you're gonna get cheapest parts. Thank you, Pietro. Thank you, man, for subscribing and stopping by. Mower, it did cost about $700. Should we take? Let's take this to Utah. It's gonna be a long trip, but we're not gonna finish today. Yeah, Owen, thank you, man. It helps me a lot, man. Especially, you know, to justify to my wife, like, I'm not just playing, I'm making money. See? What's the refresh rate on the screen, Bryce? It's 120 hertz. When are you going to hook up the airbag? Man, you just want to see the world burns, don't you, Midwest? Dude, I wish I exploded one when I got it out. That'd be fun to see. It'd be a shame if I turned on the ceiling light. Yeah, it's like parents in the past, they would go crazy if you would turn the lights on in the car. Oh my god, I can't see it now. 600. Oh yeah, from all platforms. Nice. I thought for a second I had 600 on the red app. I was like, oh my goodness. But I have 200 and I'm super happy. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe. It helps a lot. My notice here is not coincidental. I really have problems with the AI thinking that I'm driving. So that's why you see the lights are very bright in here. They're not very realistic, I know, but it's just the way it is. Because if I make it too realistic, I get shadow banned because they think I'm driving. I even have a notification during the live stream that says exactly that. You're being, your content is not being displayed because you're conducting dangerous activities. And I kid you not, this is true. How much is a sim? I spent about $700. Do you do this full time? I do not, Pace. I have a full-time job and I play in the morning while I'm commuting to my home office here with you guys. And then sometimes in the evening if I have time. And weekends also if I have time. Right, Niku? Every single parent, like I remember when I was a kid, you turn on that light they would go bananas in the car. This is a green screen. We ain't dumb. Oh yeah, man, it's a green screen, all right. A green screen that looks like a TV. So you are a little bit dumb, or sorry. Yeah, maybe a little bit, just a little bit. How did you get that to work? So it was a bunch of Arduinos, man. What are you going to deliver now? We're gonna get a tanker. It's right here on this company. I don't know what this company is called. Commuting to home office. Yes, man, I'm commuting to my home office. You know, I love to drive so much that I decided to still continue driving even if I work from home. Would you actually get a CDL? No, man, I would not. I don't plan on starting to drive in real life big rig. Do I ever get bored of this game? I do not. Is the airbag in there? No, man, no. I took it off. Yeah, the Junkyard doesn't let it. The BMW is even easier, but yeah, I was able to remove it. How did your phone? So this is Truck Sim GPS. Blah, blah, blah. Trust we were endangering people in a Simrig. Yeah, man. We're all the NPCs. You better run for your life, guys. If you're NPC, be afraid. Baseball shifter Dominic. Yes, sir. I love when people come here and say and talk about the Spaceball. I really love the Spaceball. Punisher, RPMs running high? Absolutely not. The RPMs are calibrated, good sir. So 2000 RPM in the truck will display as a 7500 RPMs in the game, in the real tachometer. Because obviously a real truck will go to about 2000 RPMs, and I don't want my RPM gauge needle just going from 600 to 2000. It's pretty boring if it does that, and I can't see the red line. So no, they're not high. They're normal. All right, so we're gonna take anhydrous ammonia. We're gonna take ammonia to Utah. Utah, you about to take it to Utah? So does the time take line up in a real life trucker? Pace? No, it's smaller, a lot smaller. So I'll tell you in a second, and I'll show you in a second. As soon as I hook up the trailer, it will tell me. James, thank you, man. The blue gauges, yes, dude. That's my favorite part of the Spaceball. Thank you for following, guys, and liking the live stream. I really appreciate all of you guys doing that. It's really helpful. It's really helpful, especially when I get shadow banned. Try playing BeamNG.drive. I play BeamNG.drive every Saturday, man. Just join my live stream on Saturday. You're gonna see me playing BeamNG. Hook it up. Moonpaw, thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Is friction really necessary? I don't really know if I understand your question. Tad, do you truck in real life? I do not. The game is called American Truck Simulator. The working dashboard on the sim, that's dope setup. Thank you, man. Do you aim for motorcyclists? I do not. Yeah, blue is it's my favorite color as well. It's just real. No crank for getting trailer on. It's a simplified method here, man. It's a little simplified. Thank you for subscribing, guys. I really appreciate it. When I legitimately, I can't do English today. It really makes me happy when I see that. Thank you, guys. It is very relaxing, Green Savage. I do agree with you, man. Thank you, Roll Riding Cross. How do you shift 12 gears with a 6-speed? CZ Anthony. That's a very fair question, and the way I do it is by changing the game's transmission. The truck in the game has been changed to a 6-speed transmission. So it has 6-speed there. I have 6-speed here. We're all good. We're calibrated. How much did you spend on this AL3XX? I spent about 700 bucks. What car am I driving? I'm driving a truck, young. It's a Volvo DNL 2014. 1 out of 10. How often do you stream? Every single day, simple noob. Just the weekend, sometimes I fail because, you know, living a life. But I do live streaming every single morning. You know what makes me happy? Seeing people use their creativity to create an amazing sim setup. Thank you, Forbesy. You know, man, it's one of those things. I do enjoy building. I think as much as I do enjoy playing it. It's amazing. How does your clutch work? So it's just a clutch. As you can see, I'm pressing the clutch because I'm, you know, stopped. I'm gonna start moving, and I have to let go the clutch and press it again. Senior, maybe because you're a senior, you're not seeing the lights, but they're on. I can put high beams. You can see the high beams. Oh, it's kind of covered there. Let me move this a little bit better. There we go. There's the high beam. Are you using any graphics mods? I'm not. Graphics mods, no. I'm using other mods like the Real Brand, Real Physics, Real, you know, Lights. Jade, thank you, man. You should put the price of the setup on the stream. Man, yeah, a lot of people ask. In a way, it's good that they ask because it helps to keep the chat moving, you know, and going. So this is another indicator for the algorithm that, you know, this is a good live stream. So, and even if I put it, to be very honest, Bryce, people will ask. I have the name of the game every day on my live streams, and people ask it anyways. Can you stall in the game? Yes, you can. Can you tell me about times, how long does the drop take? What do you mean the drop? Well, let's use the Jake break here. Simple noob, yes, man, and I'm gonna tell you a secret. I used to go dark on the live streams. Not dark, but the realistic. Like, for instance, Alexa, turn off studio. This is how it looks. I mean, obviously the camera would be set up a little higher on the exposure, so it's not so dark. But this is how, you know, let me see if the other camera is a little brighter. It's a little brighter. But even still, it's not a lot. But this is more realistic. Like, it's at night. So this is how the interior of a truck will look in the night. But the AI will flag me and say I'm driving. So I gotta change it back. Alexa, turn on studio. Yes, the wipers. Yes, I can put the wipers on. It's not raining, but yes. Masay Tadesi and Paste Deli TV, thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It's super hard to get likes. I don't know why, but it is for some reason. So it would be very helpful if you guys just hit the like button, share with your friends, and help me avoid the AI doom. The pickup, how long is it going to take to get to Utah? Ah, man, it's not going to be... Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you that. So, I think you were the one who asked. It's going to take 1 day, 2 hours, and 14 minutes of drive in the real world. But the game... Let me show you. I can show you. The ETA is right here on the lower left quadrant. So, it says there, fuel and then real time. ETE, 1 hour and 25 minutes. If I drive for 1 hour and 25 minutes here, we'll be in Utah. Which in game time is on the top right quadrant, and that says 1 day and 2 hours. Hey guys, come on, let's move. Eternal, are you using your actual car but streaming the game? I'm not, man. I'm just using the interior of a car in my home office. This is my home office. Acquisti. Ciao, man. Oh, man, I appreciate you stopping by every day that you do, dude. Just, you know, I know you have your studies going, and You know, I wish you the best, dude. Good luck on yours. Mute player because it's using a real interior of a car. Maybe that's why. Drell, you might have missed. Where'd you get the car set up? At the junkyard, man. Bryce, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. You change your setup for each car. Yeah, man, I have a warehouse with about 500 cars. Every time I want to drive something different, I will just change the car. Do you play multiplayer, Simple Noob? No, man, not usually. I do want to start, but I don't yet. Does the chair heat work? I don't need it to work. I'm in Florida, but the buttons do work. We need a video setting this up, Chess. It's already up in my channel. You can check it out today. Where's the rest brake alert, Outlaw Marine? I turned it off. Really looks like Michigan. We're probably in Arkansas. Can you get it in your mobile phone? You cannot. The crazy globe shifter is insane. Yeah, that's called the space ball. We're just merging here. There was a truck coming. He had to stop. Thomas, when the collab with Slow Lane gonna happen? Dude, anytime he wants, man. I really think that guy is amazing. We need to show him some love, man. Slow Lane is the guy. Thank you, Aquisti. Yeah, the warehouse was sarcasm drill. The game is American Truck Simulator. You tomorrow, Aquisti. Ciao. Why did you want to simulate traffic? LOL. Because I'm commuting to my home office. Gotta have traffic, man. Open it up a little bit here so we're gonna be able to drive a little faster. How much did that setup set you back? About $700. Yes, I am a Florida man, Sayak. I am a Florida man. Officially a Florida man. I live in Tampa Bay. Hello to South Africa, man. Do you have to mod to spawn more AI traffic? Yes, Simple Noob. You do. I do have the real traffic mod here, so it is a little strange that we have so much traffic at 8 p.m., but usually it will have more traffic during rush hour times. This is like internet road trip. That is true, Nellis. And do your hazards work? Well, I'm guessing they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, just press the hazard lights and they will work. Just like in a real car. And also on the outside here as well. You can see the hazards are hazarding. Let's stop. We have a place to stop to sleep because I want to turn it to daylight. Yeah, I want to switch to daytime too. We'll find a resting place here and rest area. How did you program the GPS, Christian? I didn't. This is an app called Truck Sim GPS. Pretty cool, and it's on Patreon. Unfortunately, it's on Patreon. You have to pay for it, but allegedly it's going to be free. So join their Patreon on the free version if you don't want to pay it, and eventually it will be free. I'm the Florida man, Midwest, not just a Florida man. Gumball, how much would something like this cost? Oh, there's a red place to sleep up ahead. The dealership, so it's gonna be hard to park, but you know, we'll make it work. About $700, Gumball. That's how much I spent. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys. If you did not do that already, it really helps my channel. Especially with the shadow ban going over, thinking that I'm driving. Oh, we're gonna get a train passing. Yeah, Truck Sim it's a lot of fun, Outlaw. ATS is the same as ETS. The only difference is the speed limit is way better. Like I'm on this, you know, small road and I can do 60 miles an hour, and that is already faster than I can drive on ETS. Yes, Resh, $700, $300 in car parts, and another $400 or so in the hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Does my back hurt? It is hurting now, but not because of the simulator. I had a problem with my sciatic nerve this weekend. I was camping. Yeah, man, it was quite a weekend. So if you want to convert the game time to real time, would you do that? And if it's that possible, it's not possible from what I know. It's always compressed, so time cycle will go faster. I think it's like 30 minutes. And the distance is 20 miles in the game is equal to 1 mile in real life. Drift Studios. I set up my G29 on ATS last night, and the force feedback and it's all wonky and doesn't smooth return to the middle like ETS is so annoying. Dude, I don't know a lot about the ETS, dude. I'm sorry. The ETS, sorry, G29. But if you guys are interested, I do have a link in my on my live stream for the Moza bundle, which is the one I recommend people buying. Let's park by this Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Park by that Dunkin' Donuts. I never had that problem, Drift. No, not on my steering wheel at least. I'm using the Fanatec. It's probably different. Your mileage may vary. Can you drive in real life, Onel? Yes, I can. Am I like in a fake car? I mean, I like to think it as a real car interior. You can call it a fake car if you want. Where am I at? That's a good question. I think we're... Did we leave Arkansas? I can check in a second. Let me just park the truck here. You still got your G27. Oh, those are real good steering wheels. You just can't change the wheel to like a real car wheel. You follow me on Facebook. That's nice. Thank you, man. Thank you for following me there. All right, we parked. Here, we parked by the Dunkin' Donuts. We can get some fresh donuts. Let's turn into daylight, shall we? Oh, I hate when he does that. It has to show that turn off the engine little sign there. And sometimes it's very finicky. Come on. There you go. It doesn't want perfect parking. It wants just parking. What's setup called? Petite Cornet? I don't know, man. There's no name for it. It's just a real car that I use to play games with. It would be sick if you ever did an open convoy with viewers at some point. We'll do that eventually, man. Just need to grow the channel a little bit more and have, you know, and I gotta start playing a little bit more online. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. This guy waiting for me? Thank you. Oh, no, you're not. Where, dude? I'll just kind of squeezing. Okay. Hey. Come on, guys. Help out a truck driver. What exactly did the 700 cover? Just the car front? Did you wire the game to the car? Drill, so the 700 covers all the interior parts, the dashboard, the steering wheel, the center console, the radio, the climate control, the gauge cluster, everything car, the seats, both seats, and $300 covers that. $400 is covered by wood, metal, to weld the steering wheel to the metal, carpet, the Arduinos, that LCD screen right there, which is pretty cheap, about $40 on AliExpress. Yeah, that's pretty much how you would spend $700. Nikki, you're confused? Don't be. Just a car interior in my home office. Thank you, the exploded guys. Thank you. Thought nobody was noticing. Because everybody notices when I mess up the parking. But thank you, dude. How much longer for the live today, Thomas? Just another 10 minutes or so. I gotta start working. I'm working on a report and it's pretty intense. So yesterday I worked up until like 7:30 p.m. and today I don't want to do that again. How much for insurance? Man, it's super expensive here in Midwest. Have you heard of Florida? Man, they're crazy here, dude. Random, yes. This is an actual car interior. How did you get out the entire interior? Just by removing it. On my channel, you can watch the tutorial and you can see how I did that. Simple Noob. See you later, man. I hope you come back to our live stream. It was a pleasure having you here, man. If you did your lives, like you can join in if you're a member, that would make me become a member. We're gonna do that, Thomas, and that's exactly what my plan is. So my plan is, we have about 10 members right now on the Red app. When we grow, more members on my channel, this is the actual plan. I want to do a weekday that's better for everybody. Obviously, we have to find common ground, and then we're gonna go on convoys together with the members, and that's one of the plans that I have. Are you driving a Volvo in-game? Yes, Drift Studios, I am. It's a Volvo FH16. There you go, beautiful Volvo. Yeah, man, I will do that. I don't want to tell you, like, become a member because of that, but if you want to become a member, I am planning to do that. Absolutely, 100%. And I am planning, I think when we reach about 20 to 25 members, which we're about halfway there, I plan to start having like member-only commenting days, like where you live stream, because it's pretty hard for me to keep up with the chat sometimes, and that would help a lot. Yeah, Thomas, it's a very important report, but I was in the groove, like when I start making a report sometimes, and you get into it and you start on the, I analyze data. So I was on a groove yesterday, so I just decided to continue going, man. Almond Joy, you saw the Volvo gauges, so you're a connoisseur. Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you dropped the like, at least for the gauge clusters. And if I deserved your subscription, man, that'd be amazing. Drift Studios, yes, I have a huge tank here of fuel. It does hold, I think it's 2,300 miles for an empty tank. Pretty good. You just saw the video, Nikki? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll talk to Slow Lane. Is it here? Yeah. Gotta hit this exit, and then we're gonna go through the loop. Roro. The game is called American Truck Simulator. Saw the gauges at the top, and I felt a bit odd about the graphics from a car. Then I realized you're literally sitting in a P2 Volvo interior, Jay. Yes, sir, I am. In a fully functional in-game interior, that is. Are you going to do this full time? Because I see you a good retirement income for you. Pace Deli. That is the plan for retirement income. I would love to do that. I'm 43 now, so there's still a little bit more water to go under the bridge. But if, I don't know, maybe if I blow up and I get 200,000 subscribers on my channel, I can get like a stable income out of this. Why not? And I'd love to help more people build their simulator. So I'd love to have more time to make my tutorials. But one step at a time. One thing though that I did promise Pace Deli is when we hit 100,000 subscribers on my channel, I will do a giveaway of a steering wheel. Probably a BMW steering wheel, but yes, we will do a giveaway of a steering wheel. yeah, I want to give more like control to the members. So I want to give like an advantage for all the members on my channel, even on TikTok, because you can become a member there as well. You just need to figure out like how that works. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta just quickly do something here. I think my robot is gonna kill my live stream if I don't stop it right now. Come on. I get a little issue with my robot just knocking down my fuse. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why my power has been a little weird. And when my robot goes back to the base and the vacuum starts, my breaker trips and it kills my live stream. And I don't want to do that before time. And I'm almost ending my live stream. Drift Studios, depending on how much it is, I might become a member. I think I put the lowest amount because I think it's fair. Like, the lowest amount is fair. I don't think that you need to pay a lot to become a member. That's for anybody, not just me or any content creator. Like, I see people that charge like $9 a month. What are you, Netflix? You know, like, no. Thank you, Almond Joy. Thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing, dude. I really appreciate that, dude. I really do. I think I put the lowest price there. If I could go lower, I'd go lower. Is it $3.99 now? Just Mods, you're a member, which I really do appreciate. Am I a truck driver in real life too? No, I am not. I work with market research. Pretty boring for some people. I love it, but you know. Hey Quantas, what's up, man? How you doing? Good evening to you, sir. Yes, it's almost end of the day for you. Ah, thank you, Jay Smith. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that, guys. I really do. South Africa. Hello to South Africa, JDM. Is it JDM as in the cars? The JDM cars? Oh, Thomas, I'm really glad to hear that because it really makes my day when people say that I inspire them or I help them with my tutorials. You know, it gives me purpose because everybody wants to leave a mark in the world. And if I can leave a good mark by teaching people how to build a simulator, I know it's not world peace or anything like that. But why not? Like, at least I can say that I'm helping people to take their, you know, urge for speeding out of the streets. Oh, didn't quite look at the rear view there. Sorry, ambulance. Boraz, how long did it take to build this? I've been working on this for about 3 years now. I'm on the 4th version, but the V1 took about 3 weekends. Gamer Kid, thank you, man. Thank you, Gamer Kid. Thank you for everyone that's hitting that subscribe button. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I thought I had a 99 cents. Yeah, TikTok is only $10 now. It's $9.99. They changed the subscription. I think it's ridiculous. I hope they track back on that. Jade, I kid you not. I really get notices on my live stream saying like I'm conducting dangerous activities and therefore my reach is being you know, reduced. Really, man? That was not nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a place to park this big rig right here because we do need. Come on, another person just jumping in front of me? Dude, let's do some road rage here. We're gonna just cut you off. There you go. Stay. Oscar C. Barreto, at this point, just buy a real truck. Couldn't have a more silly opinion, man. I'm sorry to say that to you. But are you gonna tell any Battlefield 6 players that take it very seriously to go join the army, man? I'm just commuting to my home office, dude. Just enjoying my hobby here. Oh, dude, Drift Studios, I kid you not, sometimes if I'm not sleepy, I'll come here with the lights off and just drive for a few hours, and it's very relaxing. It is very relaxing. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. It really helps, and it's really hard to get the likes there on my channel. I don't know why. It really is. You know, I see some other streamers sometimes, they get like 500 likes, and they have like a similar amount of views. Like, why? Am I that boring? Yoli, you can follow my tutorial, man, and build one yourself. Dude, I don't know why TikTok did that. It's just weird. Seth, I will cut up on Saturday, man. If you want to join my live stream on Saturday, I do go live on Assetto Corsa. Krishna, hello. Anything but driving in real life, Owen. Oh, you couldn't be farther from the truth, man. I don't cut up in real life, but I drive a lot in real life. I have 4 cars, man. I just don't need to drive in the morning because I work from home. Did you build the setup switches from scratch? Yes, so everything's from scratch. The shifter is a controller. It's just under my real Volvo Spaceball. Oh, dude, they do that here. I don't know, you get a fine. Sometimes people crash into you, and you just get a fine. I don't understand why. Thomas Taylor, thank you, man. Appreciate that, dude. Can you use different cars, Owen? Yes, I can drive any car here, man. BMWs, Audi, Volvos, whatever. I'm driving a truck right now because during the week, I like to live stream with a truck because I can read the chat and talk to you guys and answer questions. It's always fun. Code of Lost. How did you manage to get that navigation in real life? So it's an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Do you know how much a real truck costs? No, they don't, man. People just go like, yeah, just buy a Koenigsegg. Yeah. I'm a big fan of bus simulators. Slowly getting into truck simulators, but need to buy a wheel, etc. Dude, Moza R5 is the best one you can buy right now. You don't need to buy from here. I get a commission, but if you do, I get a commission. And there's a Moza R5 on the link of my video. It's like $3.99 the bundle. And that one perfectly works with the Moza truck wheel. How much does a setup like this cost? It's Danny, so about $700. Orion VT, hello, man. Hey, is this a car setup like it was made from a car? Yes, SRT Murda, it is. It was a Volvo S60R. Christopher Long, I just answered, just same question. Drell, you need this setup so bad. Check my tutorial on my channel. What wheelbase do you use, Code of Lost? I use a Fanatec Clubsport DD, here 12 Newton meters, but if I had to start again, I would buy the Moza. No kidding, I would. Don't you prefer driving in real life? There's no one or versus the other. They're different experiences. In real life, it takes gas. You know, like, where would I be driving right now? Like, I work from home. I'm gonna turn around now, and I'm gonna start working. Like, literally. This is my commute to my home office. So, dude. You have an R5? Yes, the R5 is good, man. That's what I'm telling people. Like, don't get the Logitech. Don't get the Trustmaster. Get the Moza. Am I liking the car body? No. This is just a car interior. Here, let me move the camera around. You can see what I'm talking about. So, that's the other TV. And that's where the TVs end. And that's where the dashboard ends. You can kind of see there's a trash can there. There's some books on that IKEA shelf. And you can see here as well on this side. Right here. What's my favorite car of all time? Oh, that's a good question, Hura. I don't know. Right now, I think the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. How do you put the wheel onto the Fanatec? That's a very good question, CRN, and I have a video for that. There's a detailed tutorial on my channel telling you how to do that. But basically, this is a sacrificial steering wheel. Am I still on that? Yeah. You can kind of see here. And this is a Fanatec wheel inside of a Volvo steering wheel, and with the QR2 connector in the back, like this BMW wheel right here. So it has a quick release, and this one has the paddle shifters. It must be such a pain to set it all out. man, it sometimes can be a pain. Oh, Thomas, I'm gonna go as well. That's real clean. SRT, are you using a whole shell? You can, if you look at my tutorial SRT, you're gonna see exactly what it is. I used an 04 S60R, and man, it was cool. This is the setup. Thank you, Drunken Brawler. Yeah, the 04 versus this one, the only difference is here, essentially. So the center console is a little bit different, and there's no chrome trim here. You got the G29 because it's only the beginner wheel at the time. It was 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago, I kind of understand. Right now, you can buy like a Moza R3 bundle for like 300 bucks. Like, there's no excuse not to get the Moza. How big is your TV? 65 inches. Why does the temperature gauge only work when you're standing still? Now, man, it works when I'm moving as well. There is a glitch on my MSI Afterburner because what you see there is the GPU temperature. So right now I'm changing here to here on the bottom left, 64 degrees. That's the GPU temperature. So I don't know why my MSI Afterburner won't send to the gauge cluster for a split second the temperature, and then the gauge cluster will go poof and go back up like right away. That's why you see that going down sometimes on the gauge cluster. Let me put it in again so you can see my hand. This will go down for a split second and go back up while I'm driving and stopped and anything. Why is the wheel shaking at rest? Because the force feedback. The truck is shaking, and I can turn off the truck, and now the steering stops. Thank you, Fall Bell. Thank you for that, Goat FF at BAPL. Thank you, man. Thank you, SRT Murda. My father used to be a truck driver for about 18 years. Wow, man. Tried out my rig and said it's very realistic. Dude, Code of Loss, there's several truck drivers that join and say they actually drive at home like playing. It's interesting. Do you have any recommendations for beginners who are not familiar with the gears? Aoki. Yes, man. The struggle is my recommendation, man. Don't give up, man. You gotta just keep changing gears. I know in the beginning it's gonna feel weird, but it's gonna get better. You're gonna start getting, the gist of it. Even if you drive manual in real life, it'll be weird in the beginning. Thank you, Big Ken. Welcome, 04 BMW. Thank you, man. Thank you, Just Mods. Thank you, Maddie. Is TV or monitor the best for sim rigs? Oh, man, it depends on your sim rig, Bishop. Like, if you have a aluminum tube sim rig, a monitor is perfectly fine. You can get like an ultra widescreen monitor, and it's going to be great. If you have a car simulator like I do, then the problem you get is I have to cover the whole width of the dashboard here, right? The whole width here is 54 inches. And a 65-inch TV is the only thing that fits here. So that's a problem. How many gears does it have? 6-speed transmission. This is the 6-speed Volvo. And let me give it zoom here. So you can see the numbers there, 1, 3, and 5. And here I have the 2, 4, and 6, and the reverse. How much money do you think it costs already have a PC or have an American Truck Simulator? So you only need about $700 to build it if you're in the US, man. All right, guys. I love the questions. I'd love to stay here and answer all the questions for the whole day, but I really gotta go. I just arrived at my home office, so I'm ready to work. And I really appreciate you guys watching my live stream. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys give a like before you go. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. It helps a lot. This notice here is not just because I really want to say that I have a very realistic simulator. I really do get shadow bans on my live stream because AI thinks that I'm driving. It looks like a car, it behaves like a car, so they really think that I'm driving. And I get shadow banned at times. So, it really helps out. If you follow, subscribe, hit the like, everything helps. BeamNG Nebula, how much does it cost? You get your whole setup together. Dude, about $9,000, but I'm a content creator, you know, $700 for the rig, and I have a very powerful computer with a triple 4K TV set up, so it's a lot. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for all the likes, guys. I really appreciate you guys liking the live stream. Double tap also that like that you hit on the little heart onto the side there at the bottom. It's not the same like, so that like shows up to me, but it goes away. The double tapping the screen gives a permanent like that will show up there, and that is you know, the one that counts for the red app. Testo, I've been driving for the past 2 hours, man. I am ending my live stream, but you can follow me and watch tomorrow. I live stream every morning from about 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bishop, that's so cool, man. Join my Discord and share that with us. Guys, I really gotta go. I thank you a lot for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day. Search Gamer Kid, search pick and pull or pick a part, you know, Junkyard, or bring a tool. There's several names for it. Those are the type of junkyards you need to find. Awesome, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I hope you enjoy your Wednesday. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. On Thursday, I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be playing Euro Truck Simulator for those who like Europe, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, guys.